travelers. Salat al-Fard.
Even Salat al-Jumu'ah is also a congregational, no? Jumu'ah.
Yeah, Jumu'ah. No.
Jumu'ah, yeah.
No.
Jama'ah.
Here it is. It's right. Okay, Bismillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Faslun. والصلاة الجماعة سنة مؤكدة وعلى المأمون أن ينوي الإتمام دون الإمام ويجوز أن يتم الحر بالعبد والبالغ بالمراهق ولا تصيح قدوة رجل بامرأة ولا قارئ بأمي. أي موضع صلى في المسجد بصلاة الإمام فيه وهو عالم بالصلاة أجزه ما لم يتقدم عليه وإن صلى في المسجد والمأموم خارج المسجد قريبا منه وهو عالم بصلاته ولا حائلا هناك جاز. Jay, can you read in English?
Yes. Congregation prayer is an emphasized sunnah, muakkada. Followers must intend to follow, but it is not required that the imam intend to lead. It is permissible and valid for someone who is free to be led by a slave, and for one who is mature to pray behind an adolescent. Okay, we experience in Musalla the same thing. It is not valid for a male to be led by a female, nor for one who reads Al-Fatiha correctly to be led by someone who does not. Wherever one prays in a mosque behind the imam while aware of the imam's prayer, the prayer suffices, provided one does not advance closer to the direction of prayer than his imam. Still further? Yeah. If the imam prays inside a mosque and the followers pray behind and close outside, it is permissible, provided that the follower is aware of the imam's prayer and there is no barrier between them.
Good.
We need some explanation.
So,
Continue.
Travelers?
You finish. Okay, خلاص.
Yeah, finish.
So, بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. قال المؤلف رحمه الله وللرجل والنساء, for men and women, لما رواه البخاري ومسلم عن عبد الله بن عمر ابن الخطاب رضي الله عنهما أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال, the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم said, صلاة الجماعة تفضل صلاة الفجر is better than a person praying by themselves. ب27 درجة, 27 degrees. So if you pray by yourself, you fulfill your duty, but it is 27 times better when you pray in a congregation. So the congregation is not in the masjid. Congregation anywhere is better 27 times than praying by yourself. Okay? Munfarid. Al-Fad, Salatul Fad. Fad means Munfarid. Wal-Asahu annahu fardun kifaya. The most authentic is that it's fardun kifaya, Salatul Jama'ah, the congregational prayer in the masjid. في حق الرجال المقيمين, for those men that live present. ويظهر شعارها, and also to promote congregational prayer. لما رواه أبو داود رحمه الله وصححه ابن هبان ما من ثلاثة في قرية أو بدو لا تقام فيهم الجماعة. وفي رواية الصلاة إلا استحوذ عليهم الشيطان, أي غلبهم استولى عليهم حولهم إليه. So here it says that when there is three people in a village or in the desert, that they should make congregational prayer, right? And then it says if minimum three people don't make congregational prayer, then Shaitan overpowers them.
Minimum.
استوحد الشيطان.
Less than three.
Shaitan takes control over them. يقتضى ويكون ثواب الجماعة ثواب الجماعة عملا بحديث إنما الأعمال بالنية. The next one is الإتمام دون الإمام, that the followers make the intention to follow the imam. Therefore, when the followers intend to follow the imam, they shouldn't go ahead of the imam, right? Even if the imam says Allahu Akbar, they should wait a little bit and then go into so then then it says, and this is based also on the intention إنما الأعمال بالنيات, When you enter, you make the intention to follow the imam. رقم 3 يجوز أن يتم الحر بالعبد. So the free can be led by a slave. والبالغ بالمراهق. So here البالغ بالمراهق. المراهق is the one that's near,
Adolescent.
close to adolescence, right? The one that reach adolescence. والمراهق, the one who's reaching adolescence, right? والمراد به هنا الصبي المميز. المميز, the one that knows right from wrong. المميز also the one that begins to see signs of change, like one hair grows here, or the voice starts to change, right? المميز. ولما رواه البخاري رحمه الله said أن عمرو بن سلمة رضي الله تعالى عنه كان يؤم قومه وهو ابن 6 و7 سنين. So Amr ibn Salama used to lead his family in Salah, and he was 6 or 7 years old. Okay? In Bukhari.
6 and 7 years?
Yes. Amr ibn Salama. And Salama was the wife of the Prophet. And Amr is the boy.
Yeah.
Amr is that boy that one time was eating from different parts of the plates and didn't say Bismillah and was eating with his right in his hand. And the Prophet ﷺ saw and said, Ya ghulam, Sammillah, say Bismillah. Wa kul min yamini, and eat with your right hand. Wa kul min mayalik, and eat of that which is in front of you. So the Prophet corrected him. So very simple. The Prophet, see how he was how he would teach a child? Very simple. So this is the same one. Amr ibn Salama used to Ummu, meaning lead salah. Qawmahu, his family. Qawmahu is not his people.
No,
It's his house.
Yeah.
His house, right? Qawmuhu wa huwa ibnu, he was a son. Sittin or sabah. So this also is a proof. This is also a proof, you know what? This is also a proof that if a child knows how to lead salah, and a child knows some Quran, and a child knows how to safeguard his wudu, right? And sometimes a child 7 years of age memorizes the whole Quran. And sometimes he's gonna lead salah, and somebody said la, he's not allowed. Or even if he memorizes the Quran and somebody doesn't know, an adult doesn't know, and sees him in line, go to the back. This guy, هذا ولد مستحق أكثر منك أن تكون في الصف الأول. He has more right to be in the first line, because he memorized the book of Allah.
That's
A
very
lot of
important.
people, they push back, so you're right, definitely.
So then you know what happens?
We have seen that.
Then when you have a Salat al-Jama'ah with no young blood.
They're all
Most of the masajid, because we push them so
all
much
senior,
away,
all senior,
and they don't come.
Because one time my son was in plano, my son was standing with my uncle, and some people, old folks, they're pushing my son away. But my son was going to the memorizing things. So my uncle, I think he understood that, and he said that he should do this, and he can stay here.
Yeah. So there's wisdom. Okay. So لا تصح قدوة رجل بامرأة. So men shouldn't be led in salah by women, right? Now this is رواه أبو داود وغيره. رواه أبو داود and others related. عن مالك ابن حويرث رضي الله تعالى عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول من زار قوما فلا يؤمهم ولا يؤمهن رجل منهم. So he said that if you visit a people and if you're going to lead in salah, if you're a person that has more knowledge or more Quran and you're going to lead salah, then let the one who leads salah be a man. So it's specified. It's specified.
Is it woman lead woman?
ومفهوم woman leads woman, yes. ومفهومه أن المرأة لا تؤم القوم فيهم رجال. So if there's, for example, if there is people and there's a woman, then she does, and there's men around, then a woman doesn't lead the salah. The man leads the salah. But if there's no woman, then a woman can lead the salah.
Because that's the reason why most of the time Muslim men may marry non-Muslim women, but Muslim women have to marry Muslim men. So if you have a situation where there's a Muslim woman and the other people might be new to Islam, she's the only one that knows the Quran, nor can she, in those situations, lead them.
But who's the other people?
Might be, let's say, her husband and her son or something like that.
But that's the responsibility. The thing is, the person, if a person knows the basic level of salah, like the person knows the basic level of salah, even if she knows the whole Quran, then because there is not only the one who memorizes the Quran that leads salah. Somebody can be appointed, somebody can have a position of leadership, right? So like somebody can be like here, he has a position of leadership. He's the husband. He's the head of the household, right? So he should know some how to fulfill the salah.
Basics, yeah.
Basics of salah. That's every. So now in that case, so there's no. The thing is, that's the rule. Children, that's a different story, right? That's a different the level of knowledge of the
No, if
children
the father is there, she
and
can't
so on.
be, yeah.
No, I mean if the father already made salah
There is a good question about the son. If father is not there, and then son is doing the prayer, leading the prayer, right? And then mom is knowledgeable, but mom cannot lead the prayer, right?
No, she cannot. He can lead.
He cannot
knows
lead,
the
Yeah.
even though he is the son, but
Yeah,
he's
he
a
can lead.
knowledgeable guy,
No.
Islamic knowledge, but he should be fine, right?
Yeah, so now, so we should train our children in a serious, because we spoil our children. We don't give them responsibility. We don't teach them how to differentiate between praying and salah. When it's time for salah, that's those 2-3 minutes are very important to teach them that there's discipline. That at this time we're not gonna play. The video games is off. The TV is off. We're gonna take a few minutes and we're gonna focus. Now you start leading them, and once they start being responsible to pray in the line, and then you can put them in the front, to lead once they get some responsibility. But that it's gradual. But sometimes you have to put them in the front to learn, and you have to gradually correct them. Not always correct them, because then you have to not kill their motivation.
If we
That's
pray
it.
at home,
Another question, can like your son, he's a knowledgeable, understand, lead the prayer, and you are as a imam for this side, so can he
No,
lead?
yeah, because we have to train leadership. So in my house, I let my son sometimes lead
I
salah.
always leave my son.
He knows Surah
Yeah.
Al-Fatiha.
Yeah,
Surah
yeah, I know, that's
Okay.
it. So even Muhammad, my other son, leads salah too.
Okay.
Even Ismail wants to lead salah, but he makes different types of
I always
rakats.
allow my son to lead the salah. My son,
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
house, if we pray, I allow
Okay,
my son.
we need to conclude. We need to conclude this section, inshallah, because I have the other class, inshallah. وأي موضع يصلى في المسجد والصلاة الإمام فيه وهو right, and the followers know about his salah. أجزاه ما لم يتقدم عليه. So he, as long as he knows that like the imam is praying, and he hears the imam praying, and he knows what is he praying, then he can join him, right? And then أجزاه ما لم يتقدم عليه. So long as he doesn't precede him. وإن صلى في المسجد, and he prays in the imam prays in the masjid. والمأموم خارج المسجد, and the mamun are outside of the masjid, right? They're close to him but outside of the masjid, and he knows about salah. He knows what's going on in salah. ولا حائل, and for example, let's say this is a wall, right? But we leave the door open, so that means it's not completely a restriction. So they're still connected
barrier.
somehow. They're still connected somehow. Then the prayer of that person outside the masjid is allowed as well. Okay, so let's
This is
just
similar to when the Prophet led the prayer from his house.
So here we have, القاري هو الذي يحسن قراءته, الفاتحة, والأمي هو الذي لم يحرف. So the qari is the one who can read al-Fatiha, and al-ummi is the one who cannot read at all. ومن من لم ولم تصح القدوة لأن قراءتها كاملة ركن. So the person should know how to read Surah Al-Fatiha, because the qira'at وصح صلاة لنفسه ضرورة لعدم. So the person that doesn't know Al-Fatiha can't lead salah. So be salat al-imam yasma'u yarahu. So we explained that already. So inshallah, so we finish salat al-jama', inshallah, and then next time we will do.
Next Tuesday?
It's random.